This is the iPhone 7, and no, it doesn't have a headphone jack, but we'll get onto that in a minute. First, let's look at what it does have. The iPhone 7 is water resistant to depths of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. It also has double the storage of the iPhone 6s. This means the options of 16, 64 and 128 gigabytes have been replaced by 32, 128 and 256. Prices are $599, $699 and $799 respectively. Another first for the iPhone 7 is Apple's new A10 Fusion processor, which has 2 pairs of cores running at different speeds. One pair is for preserving battery life during simple tasks, and the other kicks in to give you the power when you need it. The iPhone 7 no longer has a physical home button. It's still there and it still works when you press it, but it doesn't actually move. The clicking or tapping that you feel comes from the Taptic engine inside the iPhone. It's similar technology to what you see in the trackpads of new MacBooks, and it's a bit weird at first. It feels like you're squeezing the whole bottom half of the phone, but you get used to it and, well, it clicks like a button. The new rear camera is arguably the iPhone 7's greatest feature. It has the same 12 megapixel resolution as the iPhone 6s, but with a wider aperture, optical image stabilization and a new 6-element lens. There's also a new flash, a new wider colour gamut, and the front camera's resolution has been upped from 5 to 7 megapixels. As for design, the iPhone 7 looks almost identical to the 6 and 6s. It's the same size and almost exactly the same weight. However, the camera looks different, the antenna lines have been tidied up, and although we don't have them here, 2 new colour options of matte black and jet black replace space grey. At this point we should really talk about the headphone jack, or of course the fact that there isn't one on this phone. It's really not the end of the world, to be honest, and there are 3 options that you can use right away. The first is you just use the earpods that come with the iPhone. They now use a lightning port instead of the old 3.5mm headphone jack. The phone also comes with an adapter, so you can plug your old headphones in to that and then that into the phone. That's also fine. The issue with both of these is, of course, that you can't listen to music through headphones and charge at the same time. And to a lot of people, I'm sure that's going to be quite frustrating. There are third-party adapters, but then it just gets really messy. The third option, and the one that Apple really wants you to embrace, is Bluetooth. Wireless headphones connect to the phone, and then that's it. You never really need to think about it again. Give it a couple of years and I think that's what we'll all be doing. Killing the headphone jack is a shock and a bit of a pain for now, but in 2 years' time, no one will really care. They'll either adjust their charging habits or buy Bluetooth headphones and never look back. As an update, the iPhone 7 is not a match for the iPhone 4, 5 or 6. But as a phone in its own right, it is still every bit the match for anything Samsung has at the moment.